God damn it, Charlie Actual, these people are gonna die without help.
Negative, Charlie 6. Hold position.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that the army needed help. I was just so preoccupied helping Alan kill that feral zombie and cursing at him as he ran away from me. I'm actually gonna leave in some of this traveling. Normally I'd cut it out, but for the most part, you don't really do a lot of missions around this farmland area, so I figured I'd just leave it in, just for the sake of showing off some new scenery.
Thanks to the brave actions of...
Fuck this. Anybody who wants to avoid court-martial, stay where you are. Everybody else on me!
Copy that, SARS. Let's pop some heads. Let's do this!
Well, at least somebody's got our 6. Hey, try not to shoot us in the back, okay?
This is good, right? I mean, it doesn't suck.
Oh boy, that was just embarrassing. Why? Oh no. I just clapped my hands like a giddy little schoolboy in front of these tough military guys. I just wanted to cheer them on for doing a good job. I do like that they're following me though, not the sergeant, just this random survivor. That's okay. I don't really mind.
How many of these things are there?
Break its fucking skull! Well, that was exciting.
Whatever you say.
All right. I apologize for all the times I implied I'd shoot you in the head if you kept breaking quarantine. Tell you what, I've got some pull with the artillery pukes attached to my unit. I supply them with seized whiskey, and they rain hellfire on any hordes that happen to notice me and my boys. You get in a tight spot, give them a shout on the radio. I'll get the cannon cockers to send you a special delivery. But, we should get moving. That fight's gonna draw more of them here soon. I'll see you around.
Alright, well, I'm excited to meet these new neighbors.
Make it quick.
Oh, okay, not the best first impression, but I'm sure he's just stressed.
Make it quick.
No, okay, turns out they're just assholes. Good. Good. Well, that makes this all worth it then, doesn't it?
Some weird rumors have been going around on the radio. People getting beat up, robbed, stuff like that.
Any idea who's behind it?
I don't know. Could be the old lady that volunteers at the cat rescue. Or, ooh, the Meals on Wheels guy. He's got a van and everything. Or, and this is totally speculation here, it could be the known felons who live just outside of town.
Yeah. It might be time I had a little talk with the Wilkersons.
You might want to ask Job about it. Mickey's got that temper. I'd hate to think how he'd respond to an accusation like that.
So, Sergeant Tan mentioned we could use artillery strikes. Now, if we wanted...
How about some artillery support?
And this would be a pretty good time for one, since I have a horde chasing me. Sergeant Tan! Sergeant Tan, you promised! Well, it turns out you actually have to, once you call it in, it is an item in your inventory you have to throw, which I didn't realize at the time, so hey. Why not just lead them to the front gate? Okay, so that didn't work, but we'll have to try again.
Preacher still sick?
Yes, Alan. Pastor Will is still sick.
He don't get better soon. You know what I gotta do.
God, will you just shut up, Alan?
Just keep an irrational perspective. Can't afford to get attached to nobody.
Alan, it's because of stuff like this that people find you to be so overbearing.
Hero.
I'm just saying, maybe if you didn't threaten to kill people,
Hey, you.
maybe they would warm up to you a little bit more. I don't know. Who can say, really? But I suppose now would be as good a time as any to maybe pay a visit to the Wilkersons, see if there's any sort of truth or basis in the rumors we've been hearing.
You need to get home right now.
What happened?
Alan just shot Pastor Will.
Jesus. I'm on my way.
Oh my god, Alan. I leave the house for 1 minute and he's already shooting people. Well, I guess the Wilkersons will have to wait.
Bitch all you want, you know I'm right. None of you had the stones to do what had to be done.
Oh, fuck you and your noble murder bullshit! You don't go shooting people without at least consulting the fucking rest of us!
We don't know he was going to die, Alan.
The hell we didn't. Everybody who gets this black fever shit ends up dead sooner than later. You know that.
You still should have talked to the rest of us first.
We sit around talking about our feelings all day, and then what? He turns when nobody's looking, eats 3 of us before we put him down?
What about me, Alan? Do I need to start sleeping with one eye open?
Start getting sicker and maybe.
All things considered, I think we're doing pretty okay. Fucking screamers. They ain't so tough without all their little zombie buddies around, am I right?
Wow, Ed, that was incredibly inappropriate.
What is
All
wrong
things
with
considered, I think we're doing pretty great.
This is a barricade
I mean,
for a
Pastor
reason.
William was just shot in
Do not
cold
attempt
blood,
to
but
climb, destroy, or otherwise
otherwise,
jeopardize the barricades.
things are on the up
We
and
have
up.
guard towers watching them, and you will be shot without warning.
So, you gonna go talk to Joe Wilkerson?
And yeah, Pastor William dying is a scripted event. It is not actually possible to save him, regardless of what your medicine supply is or anything like that. Alright, let's maybe try this artillery strike
I just got a
again.
report on something you might want to check out. We need to get a better look at our
You have it
surroundings.
equipped like any other
Your
item,
map should have the location.
and when you use it, they will come running.
Package inbound, on your pause. I say again, on your pause.
So yeah, it's pretty powerful, and it can be helpful if you have like a couple hordes clumped together. Costs 50 influence to use. Only downside is it can only be used once a day. It says once every 24 hours, and that means 24 hours real time. Which is sort of impractical, I think, because I don't know. They don't want you don't want to have this like overpowered perk, but at the same time, it's like, what's the point of even having it if it's only once a day? Okay, so boy, we sure have had a productive day. Pastor William was murdered. We called in an artillery strike, and now let's go see the
Talk to the
Wilkersons.
boys if you're looking for a trade. I'm busy here. We've been hearing some rumors on the CV. People out looking for supplies getting robbed, stuff like that. I see. And you're the law on this matter, are you? More like a concerned citizen. Well, your concern is noted, but we haven't had any problems here. We look after our own. And you wouldn't know anything about this, would you? Take a walk with me, will you? Let me see if I can explain how things are. Funny thing about people, they don't much like to challenge their assumptions. Now, me and my brother, we done pretty well for ourselves in all this. Other folks see that, and, well, it is in the character of very few men to honor, without envy, a friend who has prospered. Aeschylus said that. And an envious man is a man who will spread rumors about his neighbors. Right. Because normally gun-running moonshiners are such upstanding citizens. Because we're businessmen. It's all about seeing the long game. Rob a man, and he'll give you what he's got in his pockets. You sell him what he wants, though? What he needs? and he'll keep on coming back to give you everything he has. Oh, did Aeschylus say that too? Here, let's ask Mickey. Mickey, our friend here's curious if we've been stealing from our fellow survivors. Seems there are rumors to that effect.
Shit. If we was, wouldn't be anybody to spread no rumors.
See? Nothing to it. Now why don't you run along, and if we hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Okay, well, I have to leave, but don't turn your... Well, I am turning my back on them technically, but don't turn the camera away from them. Never know what kind of stunt they'll try and pull. So yeah, they're coming across as being a little suspicious, and they are supposed to, because they are not nice people, the Wilkersons. And you'll have to forgive me for getting a little confused here. It says leave the area, and I thought, like, hey, you know, let's leave this little circle around the house, but there is actually an even bigger circle we have to leave in order to complete the mission.
I'm damn tired.
And oh boy, jumping over that fence really knocks the wind out of ya. But thankfully I have my sports car here.
Did you find anything out?
Job denied it, but I'm pretty sure they know something about it at least.
Perfect. Our friends and neighbors. What should we do?
I think for now we just tell our runners to stay extra sharp. We don't want to antagonize the Wilkersons if we don't have to.
All right, I'll let everybody know. You watch yourself out there, too.
Jeez, are you okay? You're not looking so good.
Yeah.
Okay, you say so. Maybe grab some meds from the communal supply, though, huh?
Uh-oh, Alan. Got the sniffles? Wouldn't want to have to put you down now, would we?
Fuck you!
That was for Pastor William. And actually, I do have a mission where I can possibly kill Alan for being sick. I can also just send him out into the cold, or he can stick around. Don't give up hope, Alan. Maybe you'll pull through it. But now we're gonna fucking kill him. Oh, you better believe we're putting a bullet in his brain. I don't know, I didn't notice this when I was getting the footage together for editing, but I assume that Lily just called me up on the radio and said that Alan wanted to talk to me or something. And if it wasn't that, then I guess this mission was only available after seeing that little cutscene there.
Keep an eye out to the left.
Oh, Alan, this really takes me back. Do you remember when we'd come to this house and kill zombies together? Try and clear up those anger fits? Those were the days. And, well, kill my friend. I mean, calling him my friend might be pushing it a little bit, but sure. Okay, well, well, the mission was called Mercy Shot, but I guess it was more like Mercy Batoned. So there are a couple different outcomes for Alan. Alan is screwed, regardless, but you can kill him, like I just did. You can send him out on his own, where you'll eventually get a notification that he has died. Although sometimes it does bug out, and it'll say that he's just permanently missing in your survivors list. Or you can just leave him with your survivors, and after a while, I believe he will just kill himself. He'll commit suicide. I do like that Alan accepted the fact that he had to go one way or the other. Because he killed Pastor William, and when Alan got infected with the black fever, you'd expect that he would lash out and he'd try and resist. But no, I mean, he knew what had to be done.
I'm on the move.
And so I applaud you, Alan Gunderson, for doing the right thing when the chips were down. And because of that, your tombstone will read, "Here lies Alan. Super annoying, but at least not a hypocrite."
Never leave a man behind. That's us, motherfuckers.